Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's second and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Walker on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Running with Walker again. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Staying with Walker. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Darnold off the play action. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. This one falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Connection made to Shaheed. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. We've set it downs from 37.
Set. 180. Pistol. Alert, alert.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Straight ahead. It's Irving. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He's on the move past the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Regular. What's up?
From the red zone on first. Catch made. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And again, it's Darnold. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Sticking to the air here. And the defender comes away with it.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn in the Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Kings, 180. Alert.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here's Darnold to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
He'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chase McLaughlin will kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, Allen throwing again. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Allen. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Blitz coming here. Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Buccaneers, 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Middle. Alert! Out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Bills are lining up for a
Allen looking to throw this. And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the two-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Kings, regular.
Coming out throwing is Baker. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Mayfield to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Christian Benford up to make that stop. We're to the end of one. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Here's the give to Irving. You call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
4 yards. That's Buccaneers. First down.
Mayfield now off the play action. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Buccaneers. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield.
Tampa Bay.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. brings
Hey,
up
alert, alert,
third
alert, alert,
down.
alert, alert. What's up?
Third and long for him here. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Look out.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Five wide.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. Back now, pressure coming. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a first down. Working quickly here.
At the 49-yard line.
56.
Allen now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Now Allen off the play action. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hit 180. Hey, alert. That's one.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Complete to Devin Cole.
What's up?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good.
Baker throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Once more, it's Mayfield. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yards to go.
Hey, alert. What's up?
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Complete And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Baker now from the gun. It's his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's now
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
They'll run for it with White. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On the sneak, it's Allen. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw it. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Wide open, downfield, got it! And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Tucker now on the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Is complete to Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Complete to Devin Polk. A gain of 16.
First down, here's Baker.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he has this down to the 34. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Bucs will set up for the
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Bills 15, Buccaneers 13. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's a give to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Cook. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills push this to an 8-point game. It's a James Cook touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills push the lead to 2 scores now.
Bills 22, Buccaneers 13. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Tucker now on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Another one for Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on third down. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
He's back to throw. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
41-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
13 more yards. That's
So we're through 3 here. It's Bills' ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Here's first and 10 from the 47. This is Cook on the handoff. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now, Allen. Finds his fullback. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Davis up the middle. Oh, he lost the football! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here he is to throw.
35-yard line.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
To throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. The time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Complete to Emeka Abuka.
Setting up to pass. He completes it in traffic. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Back to throw.
At the 39-yard line.
Down the field. Evans has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half.
That's good.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
White on first and goal. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Brought down behind
Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 2 yards there on second and goal, and still a ways to go now on third.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They'll run. It's White. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. That run good for 3 yards, but still a ways out as it brings up fourth and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now third and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that's going to give them the lead. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up